Hi everyone, in this demo I want to show you how a sample application that runs with Okta Identity Engine as the leading identity provider and CIAM solution connects to Corbado as the Passkey Adoption Layer to get pre-built Passkey components, a headless SDK to track telemetry of passkeys, events, and debugging information, as well as getting more Passkey adoption enhancing features from Corbado's management console. This application currently uses an email address as an identifier from Okta. There's a password in place and a second factor mandate where we will be providing a time-based OTP code from an authenticator app. And I want to show you 4 main use cases. The first one is the conventional login, which we will be using to append a passkey after we've successfully authenticated the old way. Then I want to show you the passkey management to create and delete passkeys. Then a re-login with a passkey, and then also some error handling on the user side. So let's go into it and log in the conventional way. We need to provide our email address. And this is a typical Okta interface that many of you might be familiar with. We are asked to provide our password, which we'll be doing hopefully for the very last time. We sign in, and once the password is correct, we're asked to provide our second factor, time-based OTP here. We verify it, and we are successfully authenticated, and now the first screen already comes, which asks us to create a passkey. We can do so by clicking on continue. We're right now in incognito mode, so there's 1 extra click required, but actually it's just scanning the Touch ID on this MacBook, and we have created a passkey. Here's also the notification, and this is stored now in Google Password Manager. So when we click on continue once again, we are forwarded to the authenticated area of this demo app. We see on top the passkey list of all passkeys that have been created for this account, some more information. We can now remove this account. So when we click on delete, the passkey would be deleted. Also on top, there is the WebAuthn Signal API information that the passkey or the private key was also securely deleted from Google Password Manager. And we can create a new one by clicking on the add button and scanning our Touch ID once again. So let's log out and see how the re-login then looks like. So when we go back and go to the login screen, we are asked to provide our email address. We do so. And when we now click in, Corbado checks if we know this user, and we know it, and we know also that there's a passkey available on this device for this browser for this user. We automatically invoke the passkey flow. So we're asked to provide our Touch ID, and we can do so, and that's it. We are forwarded now to the authenticated part of our website once again. So that's quite seamless. The user doesn't need to think of where the passkey is stored. That's all being done by Corbado's Passkey Intelligence. When we log out once again and have done 1 successful sign-in with a passkey, there's another feature we introduced. We call it the one-tap button because it pre-fills also the username of the passkey, which has been used here before, and it changes the login form to a one-tap button, so the users, they don't need to select a passkey from a conditional UI menu, but they just click on it, and then they are also asked to provide their Touch ID. Here I want to also show you what happens in case the user implicitly or explicitly cancels the flow. So if they cancel it the very first time, we assume that it might be not deliberately, so there might be just something where the user clicked on cancellation by accident. So it's not framed as an error. Please use your passkey to confirm it's really you. That's based on some A/B tests that have proven to get high adoption. But when we do it once again, click on continue and cancel another time, then we frame it as an error because then it's quite likely that something is odd, which we would then need to investigate. Of course, we can try the passkey login once again, which would work, but in case the user doesn't want to, they still have the option to fall back to Okta's authentication, and then we would be again able to provide the username, password, and the conventional second factor. So overall, that's a simple demo application that uses your existing Okta users, and you don't need to migrate them to Corbado. You just need to connect our Passkey Adoption Layer to really make benefit of all the Passkey adoption enhancing features. Many of them are available in other videos where we present the Passkey Management Console in more detail while keeping everything in place, so you don't need to change your running system, but still can benefit from the tooling and the adoption enhancing features of Corbado.